Hello there, tech enthusiasts and CompTIA A+ exam takers. Welcome back to the second part of our in-depth exploration of networked hosts and the services they offer. If you're ready to delve even deeper into server roles, internet appliances, legacy systems, and IoT devices, you're in for a treat. We've got another set of practice questions lined up to challenge your knowledge and help you excel in the CompTIA A+ 200-2011-01 exam. Let's jump right in. Question 1. A company is implementing badge access control for building entry. The system must integrate with Active Directory for authentication. Which server role should be leveraged? A. Mail server. B. Print server. C. Domain controller. D. File server. Correct answer, C. Domain controller. A domain controller is responsible for managing user authentication and access to resources within an Active Directory domain. In this scenario, the badge access control system should integrate with Active Directory for authentication, making the domain controller the appropriate server role to leverage. A. Mail server manages email communication, not authentication. B. Print server manages printer resources, not authentication. D. File server manages file storage and sharing, not authentication. Question 2. A manufacturing company needs to monitor PLCs and sensors on the factory floor. Data from this equipment must be gathered centrally. Which system should be deployed? A. Radius. B. SCADA. C. SAN. D. IPS. Correct answer, B. SCADA. A supervisory control and data acquisition SCADA system is used to monitor and control industrial processes, such as monitoring PLCs and sensors on the factory floor. SCADA systems gather data centrally, making it the appropriate solution for this scenario. A. Radius provides authentication and authorization for network access, not for monitoring industrial processes. C. SAN. Storage area network is used for centralized storage, not for monitoring industrial processes. D. IPS. Intrusion prevention system is used for network security, not for monitoring industrial processes. Question 3. An administrator needs to monitor unsuccessful login attempts on critical servers. This data will be used to identify brute force attacks. Which network appliance should be deployed? A. Syslog server. B. Proxy server. C. VPN concentrator. D. DNS server. Correct answer, A. Syslog server. A syslog server is used to collect and store log data from various network devices, including information about unsuccessful login attempts. This data can be analyzed to identify brute force attacks. B. Proxy server acts as an intermediary between clients and servers, not for monitoring login attempts. C. VPN concentrator provides secure remote access to a network, not for monitoring login attempts. D. DNS server resolves domain names to IP addresses, not for monitoring login attempts. Question 4. An administrator needs to be alerted via email when log events occur for account lockouts. Which server should be configured to enable this? A. Syslog. B. SAN. C. NACE. D. LDAP. Correct answer, A. Syslog. A syslog server collects and stores log data from various devices and systems. In this scenario, the syslog server can be configured to send email alerts when specific log events such as account lockouts occur. B. SAN. Storage area network is used for centralized storage, not for monitoring log events. C. NAS. Network attached storage is used for file storage and sharing, not for monitoring log events. D. LDAP. Lightweight Directory Access Protocol is used for accessing and managing directory information, not for monitoring log events. Question 5. A bank needs to authenticate employees connecting remotely to internal systems. Which server helps validate user identities? A. Print server. B. Directory server. C. Syslog server. D. SAN. Correct answer, B, directory server. A directory server, such as an Active Directory server, helps validate user identities by storing and managing user account information and access permissions. In this scenario, a directory server would be used to authenticate employees connecting remotely to internal systems. A, print server manages printer resources, not user authentication. C, syslog server collects and stores log data, not user authentication. D, SAN storage area. Network is used for centralized storage, not user authentication. Question 6. An industrial control network needs to transmit telemetry data securely between remote sites. Which wireless technology is suitable for this? A, Bluetooth, B, LoRaWAN, C, LTE, D, Wi-Fi. Correct answer, B, LoRaWAN. LoRaWAN is a long-range, low-power wireless technology designed for securely transmitting telemetry data between remote sites in industrial control networks. A, Bluetooth, a wireless technology for short-range communication not designed for remote telemetry data. C, LTE. Long-term evolution is a high-speed wireless communication standard for mobile devices not designed for remote telemetry data. D, Wi-Fi, a wireless technology for local area networks not designed for remote telemetry data. Question 7. A company is moving its physical servers into a public cloud provider's data center. Which technology allows seamless migration of servers? A, SD-WAN, B, SCADA, C, NAS, D, SDN. Correct answer, D, SDN. Software-defined networking, SDN, allows for seamless migration of servers by abstracting the control plane from the data plane, enabling centralized management and automation of network resources. A, SD-WAN, a technology for managing wide area networks, not for migrating servers. B, SCADA, supervisory control and data acquisition systems are used for industrial control, not for migrating servers. C, NAS, network-attached storage provides centralized storage for network devices, not for migrating servers. Question 8. An industrial control system depends on low latency and reliable data transmission. Which protocol should the SCADA system use? A, UDP, B, TCP, C, SSH, D, SNMP. Correct answer, A, UDP. User Datagram Protocol, UDP, is suitable for SCADA systems because it provides low latency and reliable data transmission without the overhead of connection establishment and error checking. B, TCP. Transmission Control Protocol has higher latency due to connection establishment and error checking, not ideal for SCADA systems. C, SSH. Secure Shell is a protocol for secure remote access, not for low latency data transmission. D, SNMP. Simple Network Management Protocol is used for managing network devices, not for low latency data transmission. Question 9. A manufacturing facility needs to gather sensor data and control PLCs on the factory floor. Which system enables this industrial automation? A, NAS, B, SAN, C, SCADA, D, LDP. Correct answer, C, SCADA. A supervisory control and data acquisition, SCADA system enables industrial automation by gathering sensor data and controlling programmable logic controllers, PLCs, on the factory floor. A, NAS, network attached storage is used for file storage and sharing, not for industrial automation. B, SAN, storage area. Network is used for centralized storage, not for industrial automation. D, LDAP, Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, is used for accessing and managing directory information, not for industrial automation. Question 10. A hospital is implementing asset tracking using RFID tags. What frequency are UHF RFID systems typically deployed in? A, 128 kHz, B, 13.56 MHz, C, 850 to 960 MHz, D, 2.4 GHz. Correct answer, C, 850 to 960 MHz. Ultra-high frequency UHF RFID systems are typically deployed in the 850 to 960 MHz frequency range. A. 128 kHz low-frequency LF RFID systems operate in this range, not UHF RFID systems. B. 13.56 MHz high-frequency HF RFID systems operate in this range, not UHF RFID systems. D. 2.4 GHz. This frequency range is used by technologies such as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, not UHF RFID systems. Question 11. A company needs to monitor temperature and humidity levels in a warehouse. Which type of system would allow remote monitoring of these environmental conditions? A. Print server. B. File server. C. SCADA system. D. Web server. Correct answer, C. SCADA system. A supervisory control and data acquisition, SCADA system can be used to monitor and control environmental conditions such as temperature and humidity levels in a warehouse. A. Print server, manages printer resources, not environmental monitoring. B. File server, manages file storage and sharing, not environmental monitoring. D. Web server, hosts websites and web applications, not environmental monitoring. Question 12. A hospital wants to implement a guest Wi-Fi network that isolates guest devices from internal resources. Which networking device helps achieve this segmentation? A. Hub. B. Load balancer. C. Firewall. D. Wireless router. Correct answer, C. Firewall. A firewall can be used to segment a guest Wi-Fi network from internal resources, isolating guest devices, and preventing unauthorized access to sensitive data and systems. A. Hub, a simple networking device that connects multiple devices, not for network segmentation. B. Load balancer, distributes network traffic across multiple servers or paths, not for network segmentation. D. Wireless router, provides wireless connectivity but does not inherently provide network segmentation. Question 13. Developer workstations need to test new software in sandboxed environments. Which Windows Server role allows deploying isolated test environments? A. DHCP server. B. Syslog server. C. Hyper-V server. D. Storage server. Correct answer, C. Hyper-V server. The Hyper-V server role in Windows Server allows for the deployment of isolated test environments, known as virtual machines, which can be used by developers to test new software in sandboxed environments. A. DHCP server manages the assignment of IP addresses to devices on a network, not for deploying isolated test environments. B. Syslog server collects and stores log data, not for deploying isolated test environments. D. Storage server manages file storage and sharing, not for deploying isolated test environments. Question 14. A retail store wants to use RFID tags to automatically track inventory. Which wireless networking technology should be implemented? A. Bluetooth. B. Zigbee. C. WiMAX. D. NFC RFID. Correct answer, D. NFC RFID. Near field communication, NFC and radio frequency identification RFID, are wireless technologies used for tracking inventory by automatically identifying and tracking RFID tagged items. A. Bluetooth, a short-range wireless technology for connecting devices, not for tracking inventory. B. Zigbee, a low-power wireless technology for IoT devices, not for tracking inventory. C. WiMAX, a wireless technology for providing broadband internet access, not for tracking inventory. Question 15. An industrial control network needs to transmit data with low power consumption and long range. Which wireless technology fits these requirements? A. Bluetooth. B. Wi-Fi. C. LoRaWAN. D. Li-Fi. Correct answer, C. LoRaWAN. LoRaWAN is a long-range, low-power wireless technology designed for industrial control networks that require low power consumption and long-range data transmission. A. Bluetooth, a wireless technology for short-range communication, not suitable for low power consumption and long-range data transmission. B. Wi-Fi, a wireless technology for local area networks, not suitable for low power consumption and long-range data transmission. D. Li-Fi, a wireless technology that uses light for data transmission, not suitable for low power consumption and long-range data transmission. Question 16. A hospital needs to track high-value medical equipment as it moves through different facilities. Which technology would enable real-time location tracking? A. SCADA, B. VLANs, C. RFID, D. SFP. Correct answer, C. RFID. Radio frequency identification RFID technology enables real-time location tracking of high-value medical equipment as it moves through different facilities. A. SCADA, supervisory control and data acquisition systems, are used for monitoring and controlling industrial processes, not for real-time location tracking. B. VLANs, virtual local area networks, are used for network segmentation, not for real-time location tracking. D. SFP, small form factor. Pluggable transceivers are used for connecting network devices, not for real-time location tracking. Question 17. A company wants to adopt smart home automation technologies. Which security practice helps protect IoT devices from unauthorized access? A. Using default passwords. B. Disabling firewalls. C. Allowing auto OS updates. D. Enabling remote access. Correct answer, C. Allowing auto OS updates. Allowing automatic operating system updates helps protect IoT devices from unauthorized access by ensuring that they receive the latest security patches and updates. A. Using default passwords. Using default passwords makes IoT devices more vulnerable to unauthorized access. B. Disabling firewalls. Disabling firewalls weakens the security of IoT devices and makes them more susceptible to unauthorized access. D. Enabling remote access. Enabling remote access without proper security measures can expose IoT devices to unauthorized access. Question 18. A network administrator needs to be notified of server faults and outages as they occur. Which service helps achieve this? A. FTP, B. DHCP, C. SNMP traps, D. SH. Correct answer, C. SNMP traps. Simple Network Management Protocol, SNMP traps, are used to notify network administrators of server faults and outages as they occur, allowing them to respond quickly to issues. A. FTP. File Transfer Protocol is used for transferring files between systems, not for monitoring server faults and outages. B. DHCP. Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol is used for assigning IP addresses to devices on a network, not for monitoring server faults and outages. D. SSH. Secure Shell is used for secure remote access to network devices, not for monitoring server faults and outages. Question 19. An organization's firewall is unable to keep up with increased traffic, leading to slow network performance. Which appliance could help optimize this? A. IDS, B. Load balancer, C. CM, D. Reverse proxy. Correct answer, B. Load balancer. A load balancer distributes network traffic across multiple servers or network paths, optimizing performance and preventing bottlenecks that can cause slow network performance. A. IDS, Intrusion Detection System, monitors network traffic for malicious activity but does not optimize traffic. C. CM, Security Information and Event Management, collects and analyzes security data but does not optimize traffic. D. Reverse proxy, acts as an intermediary for server requests but does not optimize traffic. Question 20. A company wants to implement badge access control for building entry. Which type of server can integrate with Active Directory to authenticate employees? A. Web server, B. Print server, C. Domain controller, D. DHCP server. Correct answer, C. Domain controller. A domain controller is responsible for managing user authentication and access to resources within an Active Directory domain. In this scenario, the badge access control system should integrate with Active Directory for authentication, making the domain controller the appropriate server to use. A. Web server hosts websites and web applications, not for authentication. B. Print server manages printer resources, not for authentication. D. DHCP server manages the assignment of IP addresses to devices on a network, not for authentication. That concludes part 2 of our journey through networked hosts and the myriad of services they provide. We hope you found this video insightful and valuable for your CompTIA A plus 220 1101 exam preparation. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more enriching videos, and tap that notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep honing your knowledge, keep striving for excellence, and we'll catch you in the next video.